Hey, what's up, guys? Pepman Matt Morrow, Carolina Varsity, coming at you with part 4 of Pepman's players. As all week, we've been featuring players that have been underrated in the pre-conference schedule, and they are playing really good football and deserve recognition. We're going to jump right into part 4 tonight. We'll start with Myers Park, defensive back Tre Bly. Now, you're thinking, you know you've heard the name Tre Bly before, and yes, this is his son. And he kind of burst on the scene last year playing well. And in the offseason, they went to the opening, which is a big combine hosted by Nike. And he was the fastest man at this huge combine, which is a really big accomplishment. And then this week, he goes and gets his first scholarship offer to play college football. So congratulations on that. As you can see, with his speed, he can play a lot of good man coverage. He can also play zone. Of course, he's got a great teacher there with his father and the Myers Park coaching staff. On his way to being a really good shutdown corner for the Mustangs. Jumping up to the next guy is Marquise Blount. And I had multiple nominations for this guy. And I went out and I did some digging and found his highlights. And, the biggest thing I can say about him is he is relentless on the pass rush. I mean, he fights and turns the corner, and when he gets around the corner, it's like seek and destroy. And, they got Demir Faison on one side, and he gets all the attention, and then Blount, kind of cleans it up on the other side. So they got a dynamic duo at a defensive end going on advance. Very, very good player. It's nice to watch his highlight. Next player is Adonis Henderson, Mallard Creek defensive back. We just talked to him last week when he put on his skills on display, scoring 2 defensive touchdowns, one a fumble recovery, and then the other on a pick 6 from about 35 yards out. When you see the kid in action, really long, good technique, obviously really good speed to run back 2 defensive touchdowns. Smart, intelligent, well-spoken young man, nice to talk to, and really does a good job in the Mallard Creek secondary, which in the past has been kind of the Achilles heel for that defense, but don't think so this year, at least not on the side that Adonis plays on. Very good football player. The next guy is from Davie County up in Mocksville, and it's Cody Hendrix. He was an all-conference player at linebacker last year. Took a look at some of his film from this year. And the biggest thing with him, man, playing inside linebacker is coming downhill, sheds blocks well, makes the tackle, very aggressive. He looks like just a nasty, kind of old-school type of football player. And at linebacker, all you want them to do is shed blocks and make tackles. But this kid can also play some coverage, drops well back in zone, had a nice pick in zone coverage and ran it back for a touchdown. So this is a versatile 3-down linebacker, and on the next level, that's what you're really looking for, and I think he'll have a home. He does a good job up there for Davie County. The next kid has been on my radar for a little bit, and that's Jaleel Johnson, the cornerback up at Mooresville. He's got really good size. He's listed at 6'1" on the roster, nice long type of corner, but he can also really run. Really good straight line speed, good agility, can make plays on the football. He's had about 3 or 4 interceptions this year. I believe he's ran one back for a touchdown. And, that's what you really want, man. You want someone that's long with speed and ball skills, can play the ball at the highest point. And he can do all that really well. So Mooresville's got a really good corner, and he'll be playing on the next level for sure. The next 3 guys were nominated by a coach I really respect, and they're all from Charlotte Catholic. And the first one is Michael Neal, Charlotte Catholic running back, and I've seen him in action last year. And the thing with all Charlotte Catholic backs, and Neal's the same way, they run hard, man. That play's designed to go where it's supposed to go, and they're going to hit that hole. They're going to hit it hard. They read blocks well, and they just get north and south. You don't see a lot of dancing and shaking out of Catholic backs. They are coached really well, and Neal follows that with natural talent to go behind it. Very good player. Brian Jacobs at safety is another player I've seen in the past. He's not the biggest guy. I believe he's 5'9", 150. I'm going to read what his coach said. He's one of the best athletes Catholic has. He's not the biggest guy around, but he can bring the boom with his hits. He really likes what he brings in terms of intensity and leadership. Also a very shifty punt returner, so that's an added value right there. Not only you're contributing at safety, but you're contributing on special teams. 2/3 of the game right there. So you can almost call that a two-way player right there. And I remember I've seen Jacobs in action. I like his game a lot. He's not afraid to stick it up in there, field the alley on the run, and also has good ball skills and pass coverage. And the last one from Catholic is Ty Foley. And if you heard the name Foley before, this is the younger brother of linebacker Chase Foley, who played really well for Catholic. He's quick, agile, has a nose for the ball. These are from his coach. He believes he may be leading Catholic in tackles already, or he's near the top of those rankings. And this kid's only a sophomore, so you got this year, the rest of this year, and then 2 more years of him playing really well for that Catholic defense, which kind of gets overshadowed because of all the accolades the offense gets, but they do a really good job over there also. So Catholic is still going to have that train of talent that's going to keep coming through. 3 very good players right there for them. Oh my goodness. This next kid also got multiple nominations on, and I hadn't heard the name before. And then today I got the highlight film for this kid. So I said, okay, well, let me take a look. And this blew me away. And it's Patrick Bloomburg. And I'm going to call him an H-back for Providence. I really like the way they use him in their offense. And I tell you, the first highlight I saw, this kid is leading up on a block, and he drives him, I tell you, 15 yards downfield, and then finishes by pushing him in the ground. I tell you, that's old school nasty right there. You can just see the attitude with this guy. And you know, when you lead blocking for Julian Bodie, you got to be clearing some serious grass there, and he does it. And not only that, you know, he can catch the ball at the backfield. They put him in the slot. He can catch passes from there. But the biggest thing that stands out about is his blocking, and then the way he runs the ball. They use him in a couple of nice little plays that I like. I think it's a little bit of a shovel option. It's a really good play. But he can catch that ball and then get upfield and run people over. He's just a really, really good, hard-nosed football player. And he's definitely underrated, and you know I appreciate that nomination. That got me fired up. The next guy on the list, we're gonna jump to the private schools a little bit. And I saw this kid back in week 1 in the kickoff classic. It's Providence Day quarterback Cody Cater, and you know, he's a left-handed kid. He's only a sophomore, but you know, I said I need to catch up on him, so I took a look at some more highlights, and man, he is really throwing the ball well. And you know, they've got Porter Rooks over there, you know, the big star receiver, but he's hitting multiple kids, and I'm not, you know, he's not throwing this little dinky screen passes. He's putting the ball down the field with big plays and intermediate routes, and this kid is going to grow into a really good quarterback. Even better than what he is. He's a good quarterback now, but he's going to be really good. Very impressive to watch him. And Coach Hastings has got, I think he's got a star in the making right there. You should check that highlight film out. Get on him early. And the last kid we're going to feature tonight is over at West Meck, offensive lineman Preston Nichols. And biggest thing that stands out about this kid is when he gets into you, you know, it's over. He's not the biggest kid. He plays right tackle. But he's got good hands, strong punch, and really good feet, both in pass protection and run blocking. You know, they use him on some pulls inside. He can fit well and drive. That's really important for an offensive lineman. That pass blocking, he can ride that defensive end all the way out, past the drop of the quarterback, does a good job with that. And then the thing I love, and I used to coach offensive line for many years, I love a good finish. And he's nasty on his finish. He gets into you and he puts you in the ground. And, you know, that just, I'll tell you, a couple of these guys tonight got me fired up, man. So good job to all of you guys. And don't fret if you didn't hear your name. Like I said, we're going to continue to do this in this format the rest of the season, one time a week. So it's going to kind of be a Players of the Week thing, but we're gonna, you know, take your film, we're gonna break it down, and I'll give you my analysis of it, and I'll give you some shine and recognition, because all you guys work so hard in what you do, and you deserve, you know, to be recognized for it. So for us at Carolina Varsity, it's not just about the star players, because star players wouldn't exist without the guys doing the dirty work. And that's who we're trying to highlight. And also those star players that, you know, may not be getting all the recognition they deserve. That's what we're all about. You know, we're for the kids, we're for the coaches, fans, and programs. Because everyone deserves some attention. So if you're seeing this and your team wasn't mentioned, or if you have a player, or if you're a parent and you feel like your son is deserving of some recognition, send a highlight film to us at Carolina Varsity. You can send it to me on Twitter at PepmanCV. That's at PEPMANCV. You can send it to my email address, which is posted. Or you can just post it on the in the forums on CarolinaVarsity.com. We have forums where we talk about all the games. We talk about other topics as well. So please come check us out. And we have a YouTube channel at Carolina Varsity. I have a YouTube channel. It's Matt Morrow on YouTube. And we have a great network of correspondents that do great work. So please come check us out and support us. All we ask is a like on YouTube, a like on our Carolina Varsity Facebook page. And then just follow us and you know, come join and be a part of a really great passionate group of people that have a really, really strong heart about high school football and promoting kids in athletics. All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. We appreciate your support as always.